Hi everyone! As I promised, I would be making more videos for YouTube now that I have my fancy tripod for my table. And I thought I would make a first video today of moving into my new A5 Appunto. I have been using this black A5 Appunto for a long time now. It has a beautiful patina, it has some smudges on it as I see now. And I am using it with my Hobonichi cousin. A5, and I bought a new A5 Appunto recently and I haven't even had time to move in yet, so I thought I would do that together with you guys today. And the Appunto that I am moving into is this beautiful thing that if you watch Gillio's lives, you know that I bought the Undyed Appunto in A5. Now the Undyed is such a special color, such a special planner. So this leather, for those of you that are not familiar with Gillio's Undyed, this leather has not been colored. So it has been processed, it has been vegetable tanned, but it has not been colored. So there is no, it had the process that all of our leathers go through to make it this beautiful natural finish, and normally after this step they get dyed into the desired color, but with the undyed, as the name says, they stay in this virgin color. So that means that this leather is specifically very prone to catching up oils from your hands, smudges from your table. This is a leather that does not stay pretty and uneven like this, but it's going to tan, it's going to get darker, it's going to get spots and stains, and it's going to tell, as we said at the launch of the Undyed, it's going to tell your story. This planner won't only tell your story on the inside, but also on the outside. So I'm going to move into the Undyed planner. Let me see if there are still, some papers I have to remove. This is such, guys, I wish this was smell-o-vision and that you could... Oh, it smells so great. So now you can see it in all its virgin glory, and I will catch up with you in a few weeks to see how it has patinaed. Mine is from the Good Deals section because it has some tiny spots here on the front. Always check out Gillio's Good Deals section if you don't mind tiny imperfections. This is going to get spots within 10 minutes of me chucking this in my bag, so I really didn't mind getting one that was deemed not perfect, aren't we all? And of course you get a discount if you buy from the Good Deals section. All right, so I'm going to start putting everything in here that I have in my black Appunto. First off is my pen. I am at the moment using my Mont Blanc ballpoint pen with silver hardware. So that is going inside the pen loop. I know some people prefer to put the pen like this inside the pen loop, which you totally can. But for me, weirdly enough, I prefer to keep my pen in there upside down, because then I can immediately start writing without having to flip it over. It may sound stupid, but for me, I prefer to put my pens upside down in all my planners. So that works out great for me. So my Mont Blanc pen is there. Then I have some little cards that I have in the pockets. I think this one came from a subscription box a few years ago. I'm forgetting the name right now. Probably the Planner Society. I always keep that in my planner. I think it's really gorgeous. I have this tiny picture of my baby, who is now already a year and a half old, but this was like his first picture taken for his baby ID card when we traveled with him. That is so cute. So I keep that in there. I have a polar bear card in there that I got from Nicole when I purchased a planner from her. And I thought that was such a cute card, and I love seeing that bear whenever I open my planner. So I keep that in this long pocket that goes all the way down. So that's perfect there. What else do I have in there? These are my business cards from my own company. So of course I need to have those with me wherever I go. Then another business card. I have this washi card that my dear friend Lieselotte made. I have some scraps of washi on it now. But it says, I hope you can see, it says planner friends make the best friends. We got this as a freebie inside our PlannerCon Europe goodies this year, so I love that for tearing off washi or for keeping ends of washi on. What else do I have in here? Some tiny cards that I need to keep from restaurants, for example. All right, so that is that. And then what did I have in my big side pocket? We went to the Miffy Museum in Holland a week and a half ago, so I still have a card from there. And oh yeah, this card, guys. If you're looking for any t-shirts with like interesting quotes on them, my friend has this brand that you see here at the bottom, Oh Yes Clothing. She is the most amazing person. She has such great clothes she's making. She's launching a bamboo underwear line right now on Kickstarter, I think, or on a similar platform. And when you order from her, you get this card with your order, and I always think it is so hilarious, so I love to keep it in there. So my friend Laura, shout out to Laura, go check out Oh Yes Clothing on Instagram or on her website. I thought that was hilarious. All right, in the big back pocket there's nothing at the moment, so I'm going to take out my Hobonichi and put it inside the cover. So as you probably know, the Appunto A5 was created for the Hobonichi A5, but if you use any other notebook in the same size, so in a real A5 size, it will fit in here. So your Stalogy, your Leuchtturm, anything that is A5 size will fit inside the A5 Hobonichi. So I'm going to put that in there, and then I'll show you very quickly how I use it. It's not very fancy. But then you can have an idea of how I use this thing. So I love to slide both covers in. I know some people prefer to only slide one of the covers in. You can totally do that as well. This is always the scary part, like I'm hurting my planner. Nope, fits right in. I have some sticky notes on here for quick notes. So those are cloth and paper. They come from their subscription box that I receive every month. Oh, I skipped over something. Here in the front you have your year overview. As I have a co-parenting for my eldest, these are the times that he's with me, so I keep track of that. I have not thought of a use for these pages yet. I might do a tracker or otherwise just plain birthdays or deadlines that I can keep in here. Monthly overview, again, very simple, color-coded when my son's with me, and then just my outside appointments, so the things that I have to leave the house for, those I put on here. And then the weekly overview, the Hobonichi goes from 5 a.m. until 4 a.m. But let's face it, after 9:30, I'm usually not awake because my dear baby boy still wakes me up at night, so I try to go to bed at 9:30 to be sure that I catch some hours of sleep. So what I like to do is just draw a line at 9:30 and then use the bottom part for deadlines. So I work for different kind of clients. I have my own communication agency, and all the clients that I have, they have different deadlines for appointments, assignments. So I put those in the boxes down here. I keep track of what we eat here. And for the rest, I just have my major appointments on this schedule, and I color code. So green is for kids, blue is for business, and pink is for me, so that I know when my son has a basketball practice, for example, or when I have to go to school because I take class on Saturdays. So that is how I use my weekly schedule. I keep some to-dos here on the side as well, some major things that I can't forget to do. So that is for the weeklies. I'll put a bookmark in there. And then for the dailies, at the moment, I'm using the dailies like this. So I divide them up into 3 parts. I have my day overview. I changed the hours though, so that I have the hours in which I'm awake. And then here are to-dos that I need to tackle for that day. I try to write a few points of gratitude every day. I find that a very lovely practice. And it's usually about my kids, so it's nice to look back on that. And then some random notes or thoughts that I have during the day, I write down here. So that is how I'm using the dailies in the Hobonichi. All right. So this beautiful virgin planet, just listen to that squeaky, fresh snow sound. You get that a lot with the undyed leather. It is like so virgin and crisp and ready to be loved and used. All right, guys, that was it for the quick move-in into my A5 Appunto. I will check in a few weeks to show you how this baby has patinaed. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.